Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. There's a curl right here. If I had a pair of scissors, I would cut it. I'm going to ignore it. It's not cute. Not knowing, one time I did that. Toya and they were like, oh my God, you just cutting the wig. I said, yes, because it was getting on my nerves. It's not cute, not knowing, and now we're going to know. Let's get this hugging. Okay, we're ready to start. Maya Rudolph. Did you know she was the daughter of the late singer Minnie Riperton? Loving You, Inside My Love. That's her mom. Maya Rudolph is returning to Saturday Night Live, and she will be playing Vice President Kamala Harris, at least through the election season. She's a hoot. When they do these, impersonations or characters, but Maya Rudolph is returning. Speaking of the election process, the National Association of Black Journalists had Trump speak in front of their audience. It did not go well. First of all, he totally disrespected Rachel Scott from ABC News. I really love Rachel. That woman is good. I've never met her. I hope to meet her. I just respect Rachel so much. And he totally disrespected her in favor of the one woman, I guess, who he must have some kind of connection with. I didn't like that. He clowned them for their equipment. He kept talking about black jobs, which are it's insulting. They said, well, what is a black job? Anybody who has a job. So you just going to say a black job, that the immigrants just taking the black jobs? Then he spread it out to other races, but he kept harping on the black jobs. He said he didn't know that the vice president was black. Well, she's Indian. When you mock other races and cultures, it was a disaster. It was supposed to be an hour. It wasn't. They got him off that stage because it was quickly going south. And they brought up Project 2025, and all of a sudden, now the interview is over. For some people, any press is good press. But he played in your faces. And The Lion, it just... Maybe they did it for the press to put the spotlight on him, but it didn't turn out good. You'd sit there and you go back and see it, and you could see it for yourself. I know they got it on YouTube, and you could see it for yourself. And it was, you look at something, it's embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Johnathan Majors, I kind of sort of brought this up the other day. They asked him about the Kang the Conqueror role, and now that Marvel is totally redoing the supervillain, he says he's heartbroken. Robert Downey Jr., who is known for Iron Man, is returning to the multiverse as a new villain, Dr. Doom. A lot of people said, wait a minute, he's Iron Man. Iron Man died. They're bringing him back as a new character. When Johnathan Majors was found guilty of assaulting an ex-girlfriend, when it took them 20 minutes, they decided, oh, you're dropped. Kang the Conqueror was the new supervillain, because 2 new Avengers movies are coming out. I believe the first one, I think it's late 25, 26. This would have been the biggest role of his career, but they waited for the outcome, and he was found guilty. Everyone was like, oh, who's going to be the new Kang the Conqueror? They said there'll be no more Kang the Conqueror because they're getting rid of him for Dr. Doom. Johnathan Majors says he's heartbroken. Do you ever think that a Johnathan Majors will get the same favor? Now, I like Robert Downey Jr., but he had a wild time at one point in his career. And now he's an Academy Award-winning actor, so respected. But could the same thing happen for Johnathan Majors? Could he be forgiven? I wonder, and I guess he's heartbroken because he has to really pick up the pieces of his career. Remember at one point, he was the hottest actor out. Child, that happened and everything just went down. He's dating Megan Good. Her career is definitely on the upswing with Divorce in the Black, and she got a movie coming out on Lifetime with Taye Diggs in August. But I'm asking the question, Auntie wants to hear your opinions. Do you think that a Johnathan Majors could ever be shown favor again? Will he be able to get good roles? But he said he's heartbroken about what has been done. Boy, oh boy, y'all gave me y'all comments yesterday on these people harassing Simone Biles about her hair. The women's team, they won the gold. She's the most decorated gymnast in history. But you got to be careful because jealousy forms in many, many ways. Michaela Skinner, she last won. She was in the 2020 Tokyo. She won a silver. She made a comment about this current team, not Simone. Not Simone. I guess she knew better than that. But about the other ladies who are on this 2024 Olympic team. She said they lack talent and they're lazy Olympic champions. Well, Simone responded, like, talk about my girls. I'm talking about this team. Jealousy has been here since the beginning of time. And some people will not like the fact that either they're not getting any spotlight, they're no longer in the spotlight, and why are they making, putting these women on a pedestal? Today in social media, these young girls, they got their own social media, so they're having fun. They're enjoying their success. But Michaela Skinner went on to block Simone. Simone says she blocked me. Isn't it funny when somebody blocks you? I always laugh. I think it's funny. She blocked her. And Simone, go on. You got a big meet coming up. Do you? And you ladies continue to shine. Richard Williams, Serena, Venus' dad. 81, he's back with that young woman he married, Lakeisha, their son. They're in a romantic relationship. Richard Williams is not supposed to drive. Now, I don't know if they took his license, but he's not supposed to drive. And he was driving a new Volkswagen truck. I didn't even know they made Volkswagen trucks. Mr. Williams was driving, he was speeding, and he was on his phone on social media. I can't drive because my leg is janky, my right leg. As a passenger, I see everything. People on social media, and they're driving. This is all kind of wacky behavior that people are doing while they're driving. So Mr. Williams on social media, he posted Lakeisha in there. Everybody posting, the kids posting, just everybody having a good time. He gets pulled over. They fined him $131. I'm wondering, well, why didn't they just take his license? When I had my stroke, they came and got my license. That woman walked by me and said, she's had a brain injury. Make sure we get her license. And I was sitting there like this. I get home. Here's the letter from Harrisburg. It said, turn in your license now. I know so many people who drive dirty, but that'll be in the book. So maybe they did take it before, and he is supposed to be driving. The moral of the story is he wasn't supposed to be driving, and he damn sure wasn't supposed to be on social media posting and doing all kinds of things instead of paying attention to what's on the road. A lot of people out here doing crazy things behind the wheel. It's not cute not knowing. I asked a lot of questions. I know you probably like, Auntie, you always asking questions. I do, because I want to hear your opinion. We can agree to disagree. We just don't do the name calling. Leave a comment. When you see the notification, you know that we're here. Subscribe to the channel. Every day it's something different. It's curls, it's scoop, it's wisdom, it's humorous stories. It's like a good bowl of gumbo. So get it. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. You know, on the weekend edition, they said, why don't you just write it down, because you never remember it. Because I forget to write it down. But I know it's here. But you know what? Y'all been riding with me. Y'all know what I mean. Leave a comment and give us a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.